This fall, escape to the Smokies for the Bavarian Fall Festival at Anakista. Enjoy Bavarian-style food, live music, fall colors, and a beer tasting pass you'll love. Enjoy good views with great brews. Get your tickets at anakista.com.
Good morning and happy Saturday, everybody. Sure hope you have a great day today. The orange suit is back, my friends. It is game day, Saturday game day, big football game at Neyland Stadium today. And, of course, I'm going to walk you through that forecast in just a bit. As we look ahead on your 7-day forecast, we're going to be in the mid-80s today, tomorrow, and even on Monday. Now, I've added a 20% chance for a stray shower on Sunday. I'm not really expecting a whole lot. Ridge of high pressure starts to creep its way on in, but we have this northwesterly flow, or rather a northerly flow to the atmosphere. And with that said, a disturbance is going to come in out of the north in the mid-levels of the atmosphere, and that's going to bring us a batch of clouds as we head through the overnight hours and through our Sunday. But it may spark off some showers. Now, I'm not expecting a lot. Most of that activity is going to kind of fade as it moves its way into a more stable atmosphere. But notice the moisture kind of swinging its way from north to south. And so that potentially could be an issue. Not an issue. That could potentially happen if you happen to have any sort of outdoor plans on Sunday. Just something to kind of keep in mind. But we are going to have more clouds than anything else. As we look at our forecast for the football game, it is going to be a beaut. Enjoy the football game. It's definitely going to be on the warm side. We're talking high temperatures in the low, mid, and some upper 80s throughout the day today. And that's going to make for a nice evening around town as well. If you didn't get a chance to do a Friday night fire pit, maybe a Saturday night fire pit. 81 degrees at the 6 o'clock hour, 74 by 8. And 69 degrees by 10 o'clock here tonight. So fantastic there. Now, as we look ahead on our Sunday, it's going to be comfortable. We're going to be starting the morning off with temps in the 50s for the most part. We'll climb back into the low, mid, and maybe a few pockets of upper 80s. So another average day ahead of us on Sunday. But remember that disturbance heading our way. Here's the clouds. Clouds are going to start to drift in from north to south. Again, just call it a mix of sun and clouds. At times, it may look a little overcast for some of you, but the general idea is, again, just a mix of sun and clouds. And you can clearly see with our model guidance, we're just not looking at any rainfall across the area. So your rain chances, 20% at best on Sunday. I just added it for kind of a CYB to make sure that you understand that, yeah, we got a disturbance on the way. That can't rule that out. We're dry Monday, Tuesday, and then another little wave may start to bring us more moisture from the southeastern coastline. We've got a low pressure system that's going to be stuck across the southeast. That's going to start to drift in. That's going to bring more rain across the Carolinas. But for us here in East Tennessee, maybe the mountains of East Tennessee will see a few showers and thunderstorms as we progress through next week. But the general idea is we're going to stay about average when it comes to precipitation all the way through the end of the month. I know we've been kind of highlighting maybe below average chances. We'll say average, which this month's a dry month anyways for precipitation chances. Next week, though, as that ridge starts to build on in, temperature is going to come up a little bit. Again, an average high for this time of year is 84 degrees. We're dry again Monday, Tuesday. Then we'll increase those chances for a few more showers and thunderstorms, mainly across the mountains Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, with temperatures back into the upper 80s. So the heat will continue to build. And the Climate Prediction Center is saying, hey, listen, I think we're going to continue to have this heat building all the way through the end of the month. So we may continue the trend of average to above average weather for the end of September. Well, but we started the month of September extremely on the extremely comfortable side. So really a nice weather pattern is on the way. Not a lot of rain, plenty of sunshine, a few clouds from time to time, and that's going to be about the extent of it. If you want a shortened version, by the way, you can always check out the East Tennessee weather app. Download the East Tennessee weather app. It's your one-stop shop for weather right here in East Tennessee, okay? But I do a quick weather update. I do a long version weather update. This is available on Roku TV, Amazon Fire, as well as YouTube. Have a great Saturday.